The story begins on a small farm where a baby boy is born. His name is Peter Key, though everyone lovingly calls him PK. Just a few days before his birth, PK's father passed away, leaving the family shattered and struggling to survive. A few years later, when things had just started getting better, tragedy struck again. A deadly disease spread among their farm animals. The loss left PK's mother deeply distressed. Still, she didn't want her son's education to suffer, so she enrolled PK in a boarding school. PK realized with dread that he was the only British kid in the entire classroom. The other boys glared at him with hatred. One of them, sitting right behind him, even spat on his face, and his school life soon became a nightmare. The bullying only got worse. Amid this emotional chaos came more devastating news: his mother had passed away. Now, PK had only one living relative left, his grandfather, who lived in another country. PK confided in his nanny, telling her about all the bullying and humiliation he was facing. She called upon Dabula Manzi, a healer from her tribe, to drive the fear out of PK's heart. After the incident, PK was sent to live with his grandfather, who had finally returned from abroad. But even he wasn't ready to take full responsibility for the boy, so he entrusted PK to a man named Doc, a kind elderly German who had fled his country to escape Hitler's regime. Seeing his struggles, Doc introduced him to a man named Gil Piet, a black prisoner who had spent his whole life behind bars. At Doc's request, Gil became PK's boxing coach, but a cruel sergeant named Bormann overheard them and publicly beat Gil mercilessly for it. Meanwhile, Gil was finishing his laundry duties when Bormann appeared. Enraged, Bormann beat him brutally. He ran to his cell, but it was too late. With his last breath, Gil thanked PK for uniting all the black prisoners together.